Hello everybody, happy homebrew Wednesday to you all. I'm just getting a beer. This is the West Coast Pale that I brewed, and this is the first one I've had out at keg. I bottled 40 bottles roughly, and kegged 19 litres, and I have done a grain to glass, of which I just need to do a bit of a proper taste testing on the end of it, and you get recipe and everything in that. But this is the first one out at keg. Just a little bit cloudy, but we're not here to talk about this beer in this video, so we'll put that there, and I'll come round there and we'll see what we have to talk about this week. Got a few little bits to show you and talk to you about. So we'll just have a quick very nice. But like I said, we'll leave that to another video. I'll try, I know I say it every week, keep this short, but you know me, I'll ramble on. So you will have just seen me pin Rickshaw, the man of the ginger beard, onto my map, and I think I've got the right area. I won't be far off, as long as he's somewhere near where he lives. That's all we're bothered about. Number 26 on my map. I have got another 2 beer mails lined up, I think, and hopefully in the next 2.5 weeks, something like that, 3 week tops, I would think, I can start and send fuel back out. I think this could be one of them that I send out. We'll see. So anyway, what we've been doing. So we finished with the West Coast Pale. Sometimes each week blends into another, and I can't remember whether I've already mentioned things, so if I'm repeating myself, I do apologise. But the West Coast Pale is now bottled and kegged. So on tap at minute I've got this West Coast Pale and last little bit of the Ruby Mild, which every time I pour one I think it's going to kick. So there's not much in that. I did brew on Saturday last, and that was my smashed IPA that I do, but I changed out just for just to see what it comes out like. I changed out I think it's Simcoe I do Citra and Simcoe in that. Changed out the Simcoe to Galaxy. That's bubbling away, and I will be kegging and bottling some of that. I might keg 15 litres, 14 litres, something like that, bottled rest, a little bit for beer mails. So that's my 2 brewing things I've done this week. I can just show you, if you look back there, there's a box which I'll just go and get. this is the beer mail that Rick sent me. He sent me 3 beers, of which I will be sharing with you in between the ones I've got left from Snus. So what did he send me? He sent me they're all bottle conditioned, and he sent me a bitter at 4.3%, an old ale at 7.3%, and a triple at 7.6%. Now, I remember watching a video a while back of Rick's, and he did a triple tasting where he did, pretty sure it was 3 triples that he tasted with, I think it was 2 of his mates, 2 of his friends. So whether this is one of them 3, I don't know. Didn't get anything else, as in a note or anything, which is fine. There's really enough information on there, really. Might just check his back catalogue a little bit, just to have a look at if there's any footage of any of these. So that's the beer mail I got off Rick. Now, just going off subject a little bit, what a week we've had. Beginning of the week it was freezing, and I'll just pop a little bit of footage how my pond froze. I know it's a little bit off topic, but we're sharing things that's going on and around personnels, aren't we? So I'll just put that up somewhere here. It was proper freezing, -5 when I was going out to work, and my pond, like I say, frozen. Was slightly concerned about my fish, but they seem fine. You can just make them out in bottom because they're fairly big, and pond's pretty clear. But like I say, it was just a big block of ice, and just thought I'd just drop that in, show you what's going on outside, because we're going to be doing quite a bit of footage relating to my back garden a little bit in oncoming months. So that was that. What else have we done this week? I've been and had my first jab, my first vaccine. So hopefully things will get a little bit better in coming months. And it's only my personal thought, but if you get offered it, go take it. Don't be one of these that don't believe in it and all that rubbish. Like I said, I've had my first one, 12 week, I'll get my next one. But that's all I'm going to say about that. People's got their own opinions on things. And then back to brewing. It's a bit all over, but back to brewing. I think I'm going to do either my next brew or definitely one of my up and coming brews. I'm going to do another experimental beer. If you remember a while back, I did 2 brews from one beer. I did 40 litres of a pale ale, split it, dry up one with Mochuaker, left one as a straight pale. I'm going to do a similar thing to that again. I'm going to brew a basic pale, and the reason I'm doing this, or what I'm about to tell you, we've just bought a new fridge freezer, and when we were emptying food out of old freezer into new one, bottom of freezer there were a pack of sloe berries. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't know what they are, excuse me, they're the berry off a black hawthorn, and they're used to make sloe gin. And in fact, I have got some, I'll show you. The berries what people collect, and you make sloe gin with it. And my dad makes sloe gin nearly every year, and this is somewhat he's made. In fact, a few years back I sent Red Dog, John Campbell, I sent him some sloe gin. Now I'm not going to drink this, it's a big pour, but you get the idea, and that's not picking up just how red that is, but it is a really nice drink. And well, that's shine colour there. Let's see if that'll pick up that. Is that? I don't know. Anyway, you get the idea. And what I'm planning on doing, I vac packed quite a big bag of them, put them in the freezer, forgot about them, and when we got no freezer it reminded me I'd got them and I need to use them up. Well, I've got 1.5 bottles of this, so I don't really need to make any more sloe gin. So I think I'm going to use them, but I'm going to try and use a few bits up. So I'm going to do some sort of pale ale sort of thing as a base. Might do the standard pale that I did on that last one, or something very similar. I've got a little bit of lactose, 200 grams or something. I think I'll throw that in boil, because they can be a little bit bitter, these berries, and when you do your sloe gin you put sugar in to sweeten them up a little bit. So I'm going to drop a bit of lactose in boil, and then just as fermentation's coming to an end, I'm going to drop all sloe berries in, and hopefully it's going to give it a redness, because that does have a really nice red to it. Reddy, yeah, red's in it. So it's going to change it from a pale to a red or some sort of blush. And then I've got 300 grams of coconut left from when I did my coconut IPA. So I'm going to dry it then with some coconut. Don't know whether I'll use all of the 300 grams, but I'll use a good portion of it. So I'd be doing basically a coconut pale with some sloe berries in, and they're going to give it some colour, hopefully. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and I might call it the blushing coconut, and we'll see how that comes out. Hopefully it'll be a coconut flavoured pale with a red hue through it. We'll see, might come out orange. But we're here to experiment and try things, and I will video that one. That'll be next few weeks anyway. I'll do that. And that's brewing wise, that's all I've got at the minute. I've got, like I say, I've got that smashed IPA 3/4 of the way done. I've got a big dry up to dump in it, and I'm going to do that one as one of my next brews, that blushing coconut. We'll give that a try. If it turns out alright, I'll bottle a few, put that in some beer mails, in future beer mails. Just one other thing I'm going to share with you this week, and then we'll leave it there, because I always go on and on and on. I had a delivery from brewkegtap, which are, I think they're a Kegland dispute. Are they Kegland? Yeah, Kegland distributor. Will I be better going over there with you? Let's have a look. So, right, sorry about that. Just as I turned round, camera died. Flat battery. So we've reset anyway. All I want to show you right quick, because I think I might do a bit of a separate video as a comparison at a later date. The box I got from brewkegtap for another corny keg, but this is a brand new one, and I will go into more detail like I've just said in another video. Totally brand new, never been used, and reason I went for that, they do recondition ones, they grade them A, B and C, and I think the A grade was £60. Well, for £75 you can have a brand new one. Now Kegland or brewkegtap, they get them made in China somewhere, and they guarantee that they're as good as a standard corny keg. So I opted for an extra £15 or whatever it was. You get a brand new one, unused, no dinks, no scratches, nothing. I think, like I say, it's not been out at box yet. They're a little bit narrower on the circumference, but taller. And I just thought, I'm changing my kegs over to new, so I've just bought one, see if it's up to scratch sort of thing. And if I'm happy with it, I'm gonna have another 3 standard cornies. I'm gonna upgrade them to these, I think, and I'm gonna sell them on. The fella at work's just took one, and when I've got this, he took one of my old ones, and he says he'll have others. He'll take another 2 at least, so he'll take 2 of them for 30 quid or whatever, and then I'll just put rest and upgrade. So at the minute, first glances, it looks the part. There's a few things I think I want to discuss with you a bit more in detail, so I might do a separate video comparing them to a standard corny keg if that interests anybody, because if they're as good as I think they're going to be, for £70, an extra 15 quid or whatever it was, I might as well have new, because I'm going to buy some more kegs anyway. When I upgrade my bar and that, I want a few more, so I'm going new, I think. And I think that's it, fellas. We've got us keg. Oh, and I just got another fitting and a little tap cleaner thing. Just took my order to over £80, then it was free delivery. DPD, next day delivery, I think it was. So we'll sit you there. So we're going to finish this West Coast Pale, and I think that's it, lads. We'll catch up with you next time. Oh, I've just, did I mention? Can't remember. West Coast Pale grain to glass. I'm going to do a proper tasting, put that on the end of it, and then that'll be out maybe mid next week or something, we'll see, and we'll take it from there, boys. So cheers everybody, and I'll catch you next time.